Moose, a large deer with palmate antlers.
Example 1. The moose wandered through the forest.
Example 2. He saw a moose by the lake.
Elk, a large deer native to North America and Eastern Asia.
Example 1. The elk grazed in the meadow.
Example 2. She observed the elk during her hike.
Reindeer, a deer with large antlers found in Arctic regions.
Example 1. The reindeer pulled the sleigh.
Example 2. He watched the reindeer in the snow.
Hyena, a carnivorous mammal of the dog family, native to Africa.
Example 1. The hyena laughed eerily.
Example 2. She saw a hyena scavenging for food.
Jackal, a medium-sized wild dog found in Africa and southern Asia.
Example 1. The jackal howled in the night.
Example 2. He spotted a jackal in the savannah.
Vulture, a large bird of prey feeding chiefly on carrion.
Example 1. The vulture circled above.
Example 2. She saw a vulture waiting near the carcass.
Falcon, a bird of prey with long pointed wings.
Example 1. The falcon dived to catch its prey.
Example 2. He trained a falcon for hunting.
Pelican, a large water bird with a long bill and a large throat pouch.
Example 1. The pelican scooped fish from the water.
Example 2. She watched the pelican glide over the lake.
Toucan, a tropical bird with a large colorful beak.
Example 1. The toucan perched on the branch.
Example 2. He admired the toucan's vibrant beak.
Macaw, a large colorful parrot native to Central and South America.
Example 1. The macaw squawked loudly.
Example 2. She saw a macaw in the rainforest.
Alligator, a large reptile with a broad snout found in the Americas.
Example 1. The alligator basked on the riverbank.
Example 2. He spotted an alligator in the swamp.
Crocodile, a large predatory reptile with a long snout.
Example 1. The crocodile swam silently in the water.
Example 2. She was wary of the crocodile near the shore.
Iguana, a large arboreal tropical American lizard.
Example 1. The iguana basked in the sun.
Example 2. He kept an iguana as a pet.
Gecko, a small nocturnal lizard with adhesive pads on the feet.
Example 1. The gecko climbed the wall.
Example 2. She found a gecko in her room.
Chameleon, a lizard known for its ability to change color.
Example 1. The chameleon blended into the foliage.
Example 2. He was fascinated by the chameleon's color change.
Komodo dragon, a large species of lizard found in Indonesia.
Example 1. The Komodo dragon is the largest living lizard.
Example 2. She saw a Komodo dragon at the zoo.
Salamander, a small amphibian resembling a lizard.
Example 1. The salamander hid under a log.
Example 2. He found a salamander in the garden.
Axolotl, a neotenic salamander native to Mexico.
Example 1. The axolotl swam in the aquarium.
Example 2. She studied the axolotl for her research.
Porcupine, a large rodent with quills covering its body.
Example 1. The porcupine bristled its quills.
Example 2. He saw a porcupine in the forest.
Hedgehog, a small nocturnal mammal with a spiny coat.
Example 1. The hedgehog curled into a ball.
Example 2. She kept a hedgehog as a pet.
Platypus, a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal.
Example 1. The platypus is native to Australia.
Example 2. He learned about the platypus in school.
Opossum, a nocturnal marsupial with a prehensile tail.
Example 1. The opossum played dead.
Example 2. She saw an opossum in the backyard.
Raccoon, a nocturnal mammal with a bushy tail and mask-like face.
Example 1. The raccoon rummaged through the trash.
Example 2. He spotted a raccoon in the alley.
Skunk, a small mammal known for its defensive spray.
Example 1. The skunk sprayed when threatened.
Example 2. She avoided the skunk on the trail.
Badger, a burrowing mammal with a broad head and strong claws.
Example 1. The badger dug a hole.
He saw a badger near the woods.
Otter, a semi-aquatic mammal known for its playful behavior.
Example 1. The otter swam in the river.
Example 2. She watched the otter play with a stone.
Beavers, a large rodent known for building dams.
Example 1. The beavers built a dam in the stream.
Example 2. He observed the beavers at work.
Weasel, a small, slender, carnivorous mammal.
Example 1. The weasel hunted for food.
Example 2. She saw a weasel dart into the bushes.
Mongoose, a small carnivorous mammal known for killing snakes.
Example 1. The mongoose attacked the snake.
Example 2. He was amazed by the mongoose's agility.
Meerkat, a small burrowing mammal that lives in groups.
Example 1. The meerkat stood on its hind legs.
Example 2. She watched the meerkats at the zoo.
Caracal, a medium-sized wild cat native to Africa and Asia.
Example 1. The caracal leapt gracefully.
Example 2. He spotted a caracal on safari.
Serval, a wild cat found in Africa with a slender body and long legs.
Example 1. The serval stalked its prey.
Example 2. She admired the serval's agility.
Fennec fox, a small nocturnal fox found in the Sahara Desert.
Example 1. The fennec fox has large ears.
Example 2. He saw a fennec fox in the desert.
A medium-sized wild cat with tufted ears.
Example 1. The lynx prowled through the snow.
Example 2. She saw a lynx in the forest.
Ocelot, a wild cat native to the Americas with a spotted coat.
Example 1. The ocelot climbed the tree.
Example 2. He observed the ocelot in the jungle.
Margay, a small wild cat native to Central and South America.
Example 1. The margay is an excellent climber.
Example 2. She spotted a margay in the rainforest.
Quokka, a small marsupial native to Australia.
Example 1. The quokka is known for its smile.
Example 2. He took a selfie with a quokka.
Tasmanian devil, a carnivorous marsupial native to Tasmania.
Example 1. The Tasmanian devil has a ferocious bite.
Example 2. She learned about Tasmanian devils in school.
Wombat, a burrowing marsupial native to Australia.
Example 1. The wombat dug a tunnel.
Example 2. He saw a wombat in the wild.
A wild dog native to Australia.
Example 1. The dingo howled in the night.
Example 2. She spotted a dingo in the outback.
Wallaby, a small to medium-sized kangaroo.
Example 1. The wallaby hopped through the bush.
Example 2. He saw a wallaby in Australia.
Tapir, a large herbivorous mammal with a short trunk.
Example 1. The tapir wandered through the jungle.
Example 2. She saw a tapir at the zoo.
Okapi, a forest giraffe native to the Congo with striped legs.
Example 1. The okapi is a relative of the giraffe.
Example 2. He was fascinated by the okapi's stripes.
Aardvark, a nocturnal burrowing mammal native to Africa.
Example 1. The aardvark dug for termites.
Example 2. She saw an aardvark at the wildlife park.
Pangolin, a mammal covered in large protective keratin scales.
Example 1. The pangolin curled into a ball.
Example 2. He learned about pangolins in biology class.
Kinkajou, a rainforest mammal with a long prehensile tail.
Example 1. The kinkajou climbed the trees.
Example 2. She saw a kinkajou in the Amazon.
Coati, a raccoon-like mammal native to South America.
Example 1. The coati foraged in the undergrowth.
Example 2. He observed the coati's long nose.
Capybara, the largest rodent in the world, native to South America.
Example 1. The capybara lounged by the water.
Example 2. She saw a capybara in the wetlands.
Ai, a nocturnal lemur native to Madagascar.
Example 1. The ai has large, eerie eyes.
Example 2. He studied the ai's unique behavior.
Tarsier, a small primate with enormous eyes, found in Southeast Asia.
Example 1. The tarsier clung to the tree.
Example 2. She observed the tarsier at night.
Dugong, a large marine mammal related to the manatee.
Example 1. The dugong graygrass.
Example 2. He saw a dugong while snorkeling.
Narwhal, a medium-sized toothed whale with a long spiraled tusk.
Example 1. The narwhal is known as the unicorn of the sea.
Example 2. She learned about narwhals in school.
Manatee, a large aquatic mammal also known as a sea cow.
Example 1. The manatee swam slowly through the water.
Example 2. He went on a manatee watching tour.
Bonobo, a species of great ape closely related to the chimpanzee.
Example 1. The bonobo is known for its social behavior.
Example 2. She studied bonobos in her anthropology class.
Proboscis monkey, a monkey with a large nose, native to Borneo.
Example 1. The proboscis monkey swung through the trees.
Example 2. He observed the proboscis monkey's long nose.
Galago, a small nocturnal primate with large eyes, also known as a bush baby.
Example 1. The galago leapt from branch to branch.
Example 2. She saw a galago in the African jungle.
Aardwolf, a small insectivorous mammal native to Africa.
Example 1. The aardwolf fed on termites.
Example 2. He learned about aardwolves in his zoology course.
Bush baby, a small nocturnal primate with large, forward-facing eyes.
Example 1. The bush baby emitted a loud call.
Example 2. She saw a bush baby in the African night.
Kiwi, a flightless bird native to New Zealand.
Example 1. The kiwi is known for its long beak.
Example 2. He saw a kiwi in the nature reserve.
Kakapo, a large nocturnal flightless parrot native to New Zealand.
Example 1. The kakapo is critically endangered.
Example 2. She learned about the kakapo's conservation efforts.